Has it just been a shit garbage week at work? Stuff piling up and nothing getting done? And you just feel like there's absolutely no relief and you need something to wind down the weekend? Nope. Not gonna happen. That's just not gonna do it. But wait, Bullet Bourbon? That's the official bourbon of the Absolute Geek Podcast. Baby Yoda knows what to do. Go home to your happy place. Grab those new comics. Now pour yourself some of that sweet Bullet Bourbon. Have a drink and forget about the BS. Now just sit back, relax, and enjoy the Absolute Geek Podcast. Brought to you by Bullet Bourbon.
Now it's time to podcast.
Thank you, Darts. It is Friday night in Phoenix, and you're listening to the Absolute Geek Podcast. I'm Sleepy McSleeperson.
Who goes next? I think it's Kyle, right?
It's Kyle. I'm on mute still because I have to control and can't be unmuted. Stinson.
I forgot I have control now, so I had to unmute myself. God damn it! Well, I was a half hour early for the podcast, Kyle.
I was also half hour early for the podcast.
Hi, Kyle. Welcome. Hi, Corbin. Welcome. I'm solo looking. I too was here a half hour early. I even called into work.
Yeah, look at us. Oh man, we're champs, y'all. We're champs.
You could have went to work, pulled your comics, did your meeting, had dinner,
and listened to halfway of the show before coming in.
Taking a shower and a nap, and then still you could have got up and been early for the show before Matt.
Oh yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Dude,
people get tired and poop.
Yeah. So yeah, I fell asleep early watching TV last night around 10 o'clock. Woke up at 1, had to take an angry poop, and I was up ever since. And at 4:30 after work, I was like, I'm going to set an alarm for 7. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to set everything up now. So everything was set up. I just turned the camera off and I went to sleep. Never heard a fucking thing. Didn't hear your guys' dings in the team chat. Didn't hear jack shit, dude. I was out.
Tell them how it goes, Corbin.
I mean, what? The guy goes down to meet. I don't know the poop analogy as well as you do, bro.
Well, no.
Mr. The prepare for launch, Nesquik. I mean, I can only go from my own experiences.
When you get that full tummy and you go for a little ride.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah. We made plans, right, Matt? We made plans for the future and all that, and you just slept right through all that.
Dude, I did. I slept through everything, man.
I mean,
Me, Corbin, and Chad have a date now.
Yeah, 2 weeks from now, we're going to go comic hunting in Chili's, and we're going to recreate that, Chad. You said it.
You're going to recreate your special moment, huh? Your sleepy
This is your
moment,
time
huh?
to shine, Corbin. You can totally give him crap about falling asleep like he
Yep.
did you for falling asleep.
Yep, exactly. When the
Oh.
lights shine brightest, you know where Matt will be, tucked in, sleeping away.
We need to get a thing of Matt going.
You got the third degree on this one, my friend.
It's all right. I deserve it. My fault.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
It's out of love, man.
I have to
One of
eat.
these-
I have to eat it. If I can dish it out, I have to eat it when I fuck up, right?
One of these
Very true.
days, I too will sleep through the first part of the
Yeah,
podcast.
you're
I
giving us-
promise you, it's going to happen. It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when.
Dude, oh man, I was not expecting to fall to sleep like that.
Although I don't think that mine is going to be because I had to get up late,
To poo.
shag a grumpy,
Gotta go take a grumpy.
drop the astronauts off at Splashtown.
Dude, it was just one of those things where I woke up and my stomach was like, "Oh, gotta go now," and I was like, "Oh man."
Bobby had to go to the swimming hole.
Bobby, go swimming, Bobby.
Ugh.
Oh man.
Tell you, I couldn't
The,
even.
Ari-
And now we're all
Arizona.
tired.
the Arizona.
I'm not.
State
I'm fresh as a day.
Yeah, you fresh. I had the high, and now I'm emotionally drained because my team, and I'm tired. And now Matt's like, "So guys, I'm feeling chipper. I've been in front of the screen." Like, okay, bro.
I'm awake.
You're tired from all that dodgeball.
Oh my gosh, I got injured, y'all.
How was that? How was dodgeball?
So,
give us the lowdown on the hoedown.
It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. The first
That's
thing,
fun.
it is, y'all. Like the first time I played, last week I was terrible. Like I spent more time out than I stayed in. It was just getting hammered. The second time, I played a lot better. Then I pulled my groin, so I don't think I'll be in next week. And
Out
I
of
heard-
your
Whoa,
shorts?
whoa! This is a family show, son.
Oh my bad. Wait a second.
I pulled my groin out of my
What?
shorts.
So like, you know how you lean
After
against?
I pulled my groin, they didn't want to throw nothing at me no more.
Oh no, I hit a kid in the groin so hard he had to get off the game. I felt bad about that. So the kid was playing, I threw it and I chucked it hard and pop, and he went down. Oh, and we're all like, I'm like, oh. Well, popped him in.
Did he give that same seductive when he went out? It's just like he came in his pants when he got hit with the ball.
It was more like, it was more like Little John. Okay. No, it was good though. I'm injured, but I can take it. Probably miss a week. Be back at it. A lot of fun. Yeah, it was a lot of
If
fun.
it
I
wasn't just across the country, I would totally want to go.
No, I'm telling you, man, you'd have a lot of fun. I know you would. It was just, it happens, you know.
It's just too far.
Huh?
It's just too
Oh
far.
wow, 1 sec. It is. I googled just from Glendale. I'm sitting there going, they got to come at least once, but even once is a lot.
It's a lot.
I was gonna
Yeah.
come, but I fell asleep.
An hour. Nah.
I was
Exactly.
asleep.
And I'm not taking it, Chris and Mike. It is all Matt's fault. Don't even blame me. Don't even try to blame me, man. All right?
Why were you on Grizzle Geek tonight?
I was a guest on Grizzle Geek. In fact, I was a guest on Grizzle Geek.
Oh, dude,
I'm doing this. I'm doing.
see.
what's
I
up,
didn't
Mom?
even.
Circuit.
I
That's
slept
what
through
tomorrow
Grizz
I'm
too.
everywhere.
Normally, I start my Friday nights with Grizz, and I fell asleep through Grizz. So
No,
That's all right. If you
I
guys
was
all
there
missed
with me.
Grizz, we're
I
gonna
was there with
talk
me in
about
the
all the
chat.
same topic. Yeah, I was there.
you were
Well, but
talking
here-
about all the same topics.
But here's the special part that we have a Mike on one, we have a Kyle on the other show. You know what I mean? Different flavors. Kyle's is whiskey flavored, but it's a different flavor. There you go.
I'm
I got
afraid
you.
of fucking awesomeness.
There you go. And Mike's a different flavor of that, and Matt was the just fresh out of sleep flavor, and we got Chad. Solo Wookie went off work to come 2 hours later. You know, we got all of us here. We're all ready.
You know, like
I like
you
how
know,
Chad goes off to make time to be on time, and because of everything else comes on 2 hours later. He moves things around to come on time. It's like, well, psych, joke's on you.
I did have a good dinner though.
There you go.
Yeah,
you go.
it's-
The lady cooked another awesome meal. God, that woman can cook.
What you have? Now I'm curious. You can't just bring up food and not tell me. You know me.
Oh, we had vittles.
You had what?
Vittles.
The fuck
I
is
know what
Biddles?
those are. Viddle.
with
V-I.
What's vittles?
V-I.
You never heard the term vittles?
Never in my life.
It's like a I don't know, like a backwoods term for food.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we gotta come eat dinner, and we got vittles. We got
like
vittles cooking.
chicken or whatever the case. Just something, just food.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like a general hodgepodge or whatever.
I'm not familiar with your backwoods redneck hillbilly terms, sir.
My grandma was from the South, so I heard vittles a lot. Not
Just so
myself.
you're not confused, I am not a hairy cowboy. I am a well-groomed mountain man.
I'm a well-groomed mountain man.
All right.
So my VW meet went pretty good last week.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I forget one thing though. I get excited about things and then I forget one thing. I'm really bad at meeting new people. So I get that, maybe a drive there. And we got there about, we were like the third or fourth car to show up. We get out. I thought it was going to be like this whole VW high five thing as soon as I got out. And fucking hell yeah. And we were all going to like start fucking square dancing and shit. And
Slow-mo run hug.
yeah, dude. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, some vittles.
So Volkswagen lover. And I got out of my car and I was like, I don't want to go talk to anybody. And nobody's talking to me. And I just stood there next to my car, next to Doobie, and we just stood there. We just stood there.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh, fuck, man. Maybe he's like, all right, here's your chance. Go talk to people. You've been waiting for this. I don't know what to say. Maybe they'll come up and talk to me. Well, that's not going to happen. All right, maybe it's going to happen, right? Nope, they just kept walking. And then everybody showed up, and then everybody just get in their little groups, and they all just hung out and talked.
Wow.
And we were
That's like the single guy that refuses to either leave the house or when they do go to the bar, they don't talk to any girls.
Why are you calling
His
me
name
out?
is Matt, sir.
Matt, all word?
Kyle knows his name is Matt.
Hey, that chick's cute. Hey,
Yep.
go talk to her.
No.
What if she says no? What if she says yes? Hey, for every 10 no's, you're gonna get one yes.
That
You never know until
That
you
young
try.
man's name is Matt.
You just gotta walk up and be like, "Hey, nice V-dub. What you got? 18? 16?
I'll make a deal for that.
You got dual Webers under your bonnet?"
Like there was another guy there, like I was telling you, there's another guy there, and it was his first time coming to this meet too.
Oh, first time coming.
And he was like, and he kind of
Sorry,
stood
there's a
there,
delay
too.
there's a delay on the joke reaction.
And
I got it. I'm sorry.
it was just bad, and then I had to.
It was, but
and
I
he ended up,
appreciate
like,
your support in lifting me up through it.
I'm just unless there's like a middleman there, like I was telling Chad, like if I was there and then there was this group of people and then somebody I knew also went there that could like break the ice, it probably would have been different. But like, you know how it is with people all these people hang out all the time.
So you needed an entourage is what I'm hearing.
No, I needed like a friend of mine that was friends with them. So they could walk over and go, "Hey, Dan," and then Dan goes, "Dan, this is my buddy Kyle." You needed
that
like,
in.
Yeah. Like there's
You need
another
a
one on.
You need a wingman.
Yeah.
All right, you and I are gonna have to go to this meet, and I'll break the ice.
There's
and be
one
like,
on Sunday,
"Sup, bitches?"
and I'm gonna try again.
You're gonna try again. You said Sunday.
Sunday morning, I'm gonna try again.
This Sunday?
Yeah.
Wow.
Down south.
Chad says he has a scheduled nap.
Fuck, what did I have to do Sunday?
Sleep.
I think I have to do something Sunday, but I can't remember. Where's it at? Send me the info, man. Send me the
I'll send
lowdown
you
on the hoedown info, and maybe me and
And
I'll
we'll
grab
viddle.
the old lady and the kid, and we'll go up there and V-dub it.
Beat up.
I'll break the ice. I'll talk to all them fools.
What you gotta do is just start your own VW meetup with blackjack and
I have
hookers.
I have one every day at my house.
As you stand in the driveway and look at both cars side by side, huh?
Yep. Sometimes I just let it sit out. I let it sit on the street, and I just watch my camera to see how many people
Stop
look
to
at
look
it
at
if they
it.
walk by. Dude, I was driving it the other
Just
day.
stand
Man.
there, so just be like, nod your head as they go by.
I was driving down the road yesterday. There's this crazy car, like it gets up right next to me, and they're like, and they roll down their window, and they're like, "What kind of car is that?" I said, "It's a Volkswagen." They said, "No shit. What kind?"
Wow. What kind of car is that? It's a Ferrari. See the VW on the front? It's for Ferrari.
I was like, "Oh, it's a Type 3 fastback. Nice, man. It's awesome." And they fucking sped off. I was driving on last Saturday night when I went to go cruise Mill Avenue and be like a cool motherfucker that I am.
Of course.
I was driving, man. This dude, this brand new Dodge fucking Challenger, fucking badass motherfucker rolls up to me, and he pulls up and he goes, "I'm so fucking jealous of you, dude." And I was like, "Motherfucker, please."
He's all sporting a Hellcat badge.
Yeah, dude.
That'd totally be me too, man. I want a Hellcat so goddamn bad. Those fucking cars are so sweet. And I love Dodges, and I'd roll up on somebody in a fastback and be like, "Dude, that car's so badass."
He's like, "I'm so jealous of you," and I was like, "This motherfucker in this brand new car is telling me he's jealous of me." Fucking.
Dude, muscleheads, God, they know. Once you drive a V-Dub, it gets in your blood, and you're like, "Oh, God, that was fun." Because you got to drive a V-Dub. You can't just get in there and fucking tootle around, and just be like, "Oh, hoop-de-do. I mean, you got to pay attention. You got to get the vibe. You got to.
Dude, it's a thing, dude. It's a thing.
Oh, there's a feeling about driving an old V-Dub.
I mean, because it was me and my brother-in-law last Saturday. We were sitting at his house, and we were like, he was like, "Dude, let's go drive around. It's nice out." And I was like, "Fuck it, we're just driving around." He's like, "This is fucking cool. We're low to the ground. You just hear that V-dub noise." We just drove around for hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you lower to the ground than your current VW?
It feels like it.
It's because the seats are just so low right on the pan that you're you're right in the it's like driving a Campbell's soup can. You're just right there. There's not a lot of fluff and frill, man. It's just steel, and that's about it. Just steel.
And oil burn smell.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
By the time we got home,
good.
the exhaust, you know what I mean? You smell those exhaust and the oil burning. It's just the way it is.
My favorite view of your V-Dub is sitting out front of your house with a dude walking past it screaming in the middle of the night about having $2 million stolen from him.
Dude, that was crazy, wasn't it?
It was pretty crazy.
Fuck.
Is it because I'm white? Is it because I'm a white boy?
I was like, dude, I could hear him, so I went back on the camera and I listened. Dude, I should find that and you should play it.
Is it because I'm a white boy?
Here, dude, I can forward it to you right now, actually. And we'll play it. Let me see if
But
it's fucking awesome.
so Corbin, while he's doing that, why don't you give us a quick recap on NYCC?
It was interesting, or it has been interesting.
You went?
I've been attending virtually, of course. They got it going on. It started yesterday. Excuse me, with that pop.
God, you already flew back?
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I get around.
Yeah.
No, it started yesterday. Obviously through Sunday, and so only news. I mean, I think it's kind of news is they're having HBO's having a Green Lantern series, not including any of the big Green Lanterns that we know. but you're gonna have Alan Scott in there. You're gonna have what's his name?
You don't think Guy Gardner's a known Green
Gardner.
Lantern?
I just don't think he's. I mean, he's no Kyle Rayner. I'll say that. You know what I mean? Like, all I remember him for is getting beat up by Superman, being part of the Justice League when Superman died. Like I don't remember good things when I think Guy Gardner. Like, I think of him as emblematic of '90s comics. Like, they're trying so hard to be cool. He ended up being endearing, but not because he was smart. Anyway, that's my own thoughts. And
Gardner's a douche.
I just, there you go. And Jessica Cruz will be in, Simon Baz, and then Alan Scott, the first original Green Lantern. And I think that was interesting news. Another thing they're going to be having is The Stand. The work by Stephen King is the full trailer was released on that.
So that's a miniseries again, right?
Yes.
It's a made-for-TV miniseries again.
Yes. Then you had The Walking Dead, tease some future crossovers, which, okay. Then you had Marvel's MODOK. They revealed their characters, like the stars of that new animated series is coming out. I attended.
No, wait. I thought the last Green Lantern shit was. I thought they said that it was going to be Jon Stewart.
No, it's
No,
not.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They opted to go with unknowns and Guy Gardner and create a new gay Green Lantern.
Well, they're saying that Alan Scott, he was in the comics a gay man, or they made him in that. So they're keeping in line with that. So it's not like they're making a new character; they're just digging into history. But the mindset to me is that,
man, that means it's on HBO. We're going to see Cox. God damn it!
Everywhere.
It's going to be like Game of Thrones. It's going to be like Game of Thrones, but fucking in space.
It's going to be Spartacus.
There's going to be Green Lantern orgies.
He's just gonna form a giant Green Lantern ring cock just to fuck people with, just because it's on HBO.
I swear to God, the last news that I heard, now granted that was a while ago, they were like, oh yeah, it's going to be Jon Stewart, it's going to be Jon Stewart. And now today, like you were saying, Corbin, all I see is this Guy Gardner shit. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Well, and I think the reason they're doing it is to keep the more well-known Green Lanterns for the movies, when and if they have the opportunity to use them. You know what I mean? So it gives them an opportunity to kind of have their own sandbox, because how many people know Alan Scott as a Green Lantern?
Like I've heard all this before, and I can't remember where I've heard all this.
You would be the only person who knew that.
Probably like 2 hours ago via Grizzle Geek.
Exactly.
That's right. I heard all this exact same verbiage on Grizzle Geek. That's right. Keep going, Corbin.
I didn't see it.
I mean, it's a great thing it's not just Kyle on the show then, because otherwise you're right, I'd be repetitive. But for the two people who were not on this afternoon with me,
I saw the very end of it.
Oh, well, there you go. It was a fun show. Anyway, moving right along from that, the opportunities there, it'll be interesting.
No, it is cool. They kind of have this whole opportunity to do whatever the fuck they want.
See,
because I mean,
we played it that way earlier.
What was it like? Guy Gardner, what was it like 1940? That was his first appearance.
Guy Gardner? No.
Yeah, I think it was 44.
Wait,
what?
You say what?
Hold on.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Guy Gardner in the comics had to be in the 60s at least. Let me see.
No, it was later than that.
He was created in Green Lantern 59, March 1968. Then they changed him and he was more popular in the 80s. But yeah, I was like, no, Alan Scott was like the 40s.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Alan Scott.
That's who they're doing in the show.
For those who can watch the show, that's the Alan Scott that they end up using.
Yeah, well, and then they came out and said, oh, well, he's been gay this whole time.
Exactly.
That was in the late, 90s?
I want to say 90s. They kind of
mid-90s, something like that?
Yeah.
95? Okay.
Exactly. So, I mean...
I had just not heard anything until today that it wasn't going to be Jon Stewart. And it makes sense in that way. I mean, they got Jessica Cruz and others who, if you hadn't watched Justice League vs. the Fatal Five or hadn't read anything Alan about it, and then you'll be like, who are these people? So that's cool. But for me, I tended to go more to the comic stuff as I want to do. I listened to or watched the Scott Snyder, James Tynion
discussion about their Batman plans and everything, which was really just a whole lot of nothing.
I thought Scott was done with Batman. Hasn't he been leaving Batman for like the last 5 years?
Yeah, and
He'll
continued to
never
say
leave Batman.
more of the same, but he was talking about how, Dark Knight's Metal, what they're working on, and then just building off of his experience with James about just having their friendship with Batman, how it was just like you've done such a great job type thing.
No, you did a better job. No, you did a better job.
Exactly.
No, you did a better job.
They had a circle jerk, huh?
It wasn't anything of substance, which I unfortunately didn't realize until I was already 40 minutes into it. So that happened, and then I watched some of the oh my goodness, I'm forgetting the awards now. Anyway, long story short,
Grammy.
No,
Grammy.
Comic Awards. It wasn't the Eisner
Porn Awards.
Huh?
The
No,
Porn Awards.
Harvey Awards. Harvey Awards for the comic book.
I Harvey believe you.
Doom. Yeah. So anyway, there's more coming on in the next 2 days. I'll be staying tuned to that. But it kind of stuck up on me. I was like, oh yeah, it's Comic-Con. And then I was just kind of catching up. Nothing earth-shattering, which I guess we probably didn't expect that. But yeah, that's what's going on so far in New York Comic-Con. And in general, I just feel like, it doesn't feel like the quality of the content in these Comic-Cons are falling apart. I get not being actually there, but is it just me, or is it they've also, because no one's actually there and there's no news, it's a lot of fluff? Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, I get the experience maybe makes more of it, but like, even from watching and like trying to dig in to get
a lot of
information,
it is everything's postponed and backed and not filming and not do, there's not a lot to announce. Like New York and San Diego, that's all the big announcements. And there are no big announcements because everything's because life has been put on hold.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? I think they're grasping, and then since they have to do it online because there's that's the way they're doing it. They're having to create content. I think it's hard because first off, the vibe's not there.
No, it's totally not. You're right. And when you're watching, I watched the Batman Beyond panel, like reunion panel. And what's funny is New York Comic-Con's doing this weird thing where
I sold those to Brian right now.
Huh?
I'm so pissed I sold those to Brian.
What?
Batman Beyond.
I know. I'm mad it wasn't me.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Why they go up in price?
Dude, Batman Beyond #1 is like a $2,000 book right now.
Yeah,
Jesus.
especially since speculation something could happen there. But they had that, and they had these weird. New York is trying to have like.
Just don't even pull it out. Chad.
What?
Oh, I thought Chad was gonna pull it out.
Chad's
No,
like,
fuck no.
They had-
I still have a couple, but I gave Brian my 9.8
wow.
for fucking pennies.
Pennies on the dollar now, huh?
Pretty much.
I'm glad that Corbin didn't buy my wizard that I was trying to sell him.
Dude, I know. It was funny. He came up and he's like, "Hey, can you buy it?" I'm like, "I'm broke." But yeah, I really want that one. No, honestly, I gotta show you. I'm looking at my collection now because I took them out. I have over 200 wizards. It's insane. But anyways,
Yeah, it's almost a fucking $1,000 book now.
oh my god. You know what's funny? Do I got one of those? I don't got it looking like that. I'll tell you that right now.
No, that's the San Diego Comic-Con special one.
Whoa.
They're going for like $1,200 and a 9.8.
What was I thinking? I should have bought that crap. Well, I was broke. I couldn't have bought it. I had no money then. I have no. But anyways,
money.
But yeah, so not a whole lot going on. I'm gonna stay tuned for the few content that's left. But I think you said it perfectly, Kyle. There's just not a lot to share. Even that Batman reunion panel, I liked it I laughed about it because they showed the panel, getting to see Andrea Romano, Kevin Conroy, the cast back together, Will Friedle, and and then you have the special opportunity if you just pay $80.45 to have a 2-minute meet and greet with any of them. And I was like,
Did you pay for all of this, or did you?
no, it's all
like,
free. I was
it's all
laughing
free.
at the meet and greet prices.
There's
$80
a thing on Facebook. You can get Harrison's Ford autograph. I think it's $2,000.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. But no, I just went to the panels. I'm really there for.
Corbin, you're correct.
No, it's insane. I wouldn't do it. Mind you, I don't even. Maybe it's just from my vantage point. I don't care about getting a celebrity's autograph if I'm actually at the con. Like, I'm not paying $80-$90. There's not a person out there that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm all on your work. You know what I mean? That I want that. So I don't know. It just seems weird to me that they're trying to recreate this con feel, and people are like, oh, between the Discord chat and the panels and the buying stuff online, I feel like I'm at a con. I'm like, no, you don't.
You are a fucking liar.
Exactly. And I'm not saying it's horrible, because I'd rather have what they're giving us now than nothing at all. But
I'd rather have nothing at all.
oh no, I wouldn't. I couldn't be totally away from it. As a comic fan and someone who feeds off of interaction as much as I do, it's a lonely. Like I'm not that I look at comic collectors as cold people or anything like that, but like it's the love and the passion of the medium. If I don't have that interaction in any way, then you're just walking around spending money on books.
I think I'd get more satisfaction waking up at 1 in the morning and shagging a fucking sweaty double flusher and.
I mean,
Only
actually, only one person on this panel can speak to that joy, Chad. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Kyle. For me personally, I'm glad they're having something, but it's showing how much more I'd miss. Because let's be real, even in a perfect world, especially if I went to San Diego Comic-Con, which I was already on the outs of being able to afford, even if I could have done that, there's no way I would have went to New York Comic-Con. So at least to get something, sure.
Why? Are you prejudiced against New York? Why wouldn't you go to New York?
Who's racist against New Yorkers?
I'm from New York, y'all. No.
You don't like New York?
Right, I forgot. Yeah, my joke didn't work.
I'm from New York. No, but also I just don't have the money like that, man. You know what I mean? Like the whole.
Here we go.
Diego. It's true though.
Podcast bucks over here doesn't.
Only one person got those. He's the only one who can afford to sleep 2 hours into the show. That's him. All right. He can wake up when he want, do the show. He got the bucks. I'm playing, but that's it. There's no dice out here. So for me to have at least a taste or to imagine that right now, let's say even people who pay for the Comic-Con experience aren't getting it. Right now, I'm like, you're on the same foot. You can be rich as you have. You have the same thing I got right now.
That's an interesting point because right now, I'd like to see him roll the dice and be like, fuck it, let's do it. Because, I mean, what's a plane ticket to New York right now? Like $80? I mean, last time I flew to New York from freaking Colorado, it was like $300 fucking dollars.
Well, if you want your Comic-Con fix, LA Comic-Con is going. They're going in December. Tickets are on sale now. So if you need to go to a Comic-Con, go to LA.
Y'all going? I'll go.
I am not going.
Then I'm not going. I'm not going alone.
Why aren't you going to go, Matt?
Just because it's too short a notice.
It's October 9th, bro.
I know, but that's Christmas, dude. You know, got a holiday shop and stuff.
All right. I mean, get some stuff for your family, and let's go down to LA Comic-Con.
Just tell your family, be like, hey, you know what I got you for Christmas?
I mean, now I'm looking up.
Time away from me. I'm going to go to the con.
I don't know. This is what you say. You know what I got you guys for Christmas? Everybody sit down. I have some Comic-Con stories for you.
There you go.
I have some Comic-Con tales to spin.
Yeah. Gather around the warm glow.
We're gonna sit by the fire. I'm gonna tell you about LA Comic-Con.
Come here, kids. Let Uncle Maddie read you a book.
It's warm California Thursday night.
Tickets are $72. I can get a photo op with Frank Miller for $100. And I can get in for VIP for $200. That's not bad.
It's a warm December LA day. As I pull up next to the Staples Center, where the Lakers have shit the bed and are not the champions.
No. All right.
Kyle just slid in, just uppercutting all the nut sacks you can see right there.
I was in a good mood, and he just came and he had to do that, Kyle. You had to do that.
Just slid in, uppercut, throwing haymakers.
I really came on because of that. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I did not see that coming. That was good. That was good.
No. You funny though. You real funny though. No. Anyway, got me all mad now.
The last LA convention I went to was with Kyle.
Kyle got WonderCon. It's December 11th through the 13th. There's 63 days before the event.
Plenty of time.
Kyle, let's talk about it. Matt, let's talk about it. Come on now.
Mask up, Corbin.
I got a mask. I got to get my vacation time into my boss before next Wednesday. I'll figure it out. Whatever. Anyway.
I can't wear one. I have a medical condition.
And we're just gonna leave.
What is that? What's that medical condition called? America. That medical condition
You can't HIPAA violation if you ask me.
called America. I don't care what it
Anyway.
is.
Yeah, I mean,
my rights.
Amen.
anyway, I think that would be a good idea.
Yes, let's get COVID before Christmas, guys.
Oh
Let's do
my
it.
god.
Because it's a COVID.
Well, it should be gone by then. It's gonna,
Dude, it should be gone. Like
it'll be gone.
Yo,
in a couple weeks, it'll be gone.
Ever since Matt said flatten the curve, I think we all know that bad boy's going nowhere. If we just now, I sound like the dollar discount version Matt. 'Cause at least Matt was saying it for San Diego Comic-Con. But listen, y'all, if we just slow this thing down and spread it out
curve by July.
It'll be gone by November 9th.
Wasn't that in April too?
Speaking of that, if I
Once
found
the votes are counted.
Yeah. So the best part about waking up when you got to take a dump in the middle of the night is, and you can't sleep again. So yeah, Folgers in your cup. So I watched the new episode. I watched the new episode of The Boys, the season finale of The Boys, season 2, and then I was just laying there because I couldn't sleep. And Prime started this new this other show called Utopia.
My buddy's been telling me to watch that. He says it's really good.
Dude, it's a crazy show, and it's so on the nose for what is happening in today's society.
So there's a bunch of dumb shits running around doing stupid crap.
So everybody's wearing masks and there's no toilet paper?
No, but so it's about this group of comic book fans that go to this Comic-Con that are fans of this book called Dystopia, and they research this book because I guess Dystopia shows like it predicts all these different diseases and world events that have happened, right? And so they go because they find out that the sequel series Utopia is being auctioned off. So the original pages, so they try to get it and like search it, and like they find out that it's real, and like this company is trying to make people sick with these created viruses and stuff, and it's really weird and crazy the way it all unfolds, and through the eyes of like comic book fans and stuff. I would definitely say check it out. I'm trying not to give stuff away because I don't want to ruin it, because it's a thriller. It's very suspenseful. It's 8 episodes.
It's a thriller crime TV show about the Simpsons.
Not about the
It's not
Simpsons.
the slow burn. It's about the Simpsons. It's the Joker, but diseases.
Yeah, it's really good. I would definitely say check it out.
It's about the Simpsons. It's a show that predicts the future.
But I mean, this is done through a comic book. Are you
telling me that the Simpsons don't
Dude,
have comics?
all I know
I'm
is
not
your
saying
description. I have to fucking watch it now.
You
You
should.
sold me.
Good.
It does sound good.
If I could find my Fire Stick remote, I'd probably go watch it.
You can't find your Fire Stick
I
remote.
lost it like a month ago. If it's not on Netflix, I'm fucked.
It's so good. I binge watched all 8 episodes. So
Do the comic book kids in question actually look like comic book kids?
no. Well,
Here's another question.
Do they sell that, or did they just cast that like a bunch of 90210 pukes fucking running around in Marvel shirts that are like,
well, their whole thing is like they're just
Are they
fans
all
of.
fat and smelly?
No, they're just fans of like
Fucking inhale it.
this book, and they like dissect it, and it's this whole like
Did they
crazy
use
thing.
comic book paper as toilet paper?
No, I wish they might have, because they were on the run, so they might have.
They had the runs.
They had the runs, so you never know.
TV.
But all right, let me go ahead and play this video that we were talking about for outside of Kyle's house. Just a second here.
Going to share my screen.
There we go. Sharing my screen.
$2 million he stole from me. That's doing your shit. And this all started at the same fucking time. How convenient it is. And I never did a fucking thing to anybody in this neighborhood.
Mental illness. It's a thing.
That's my favorite part. Because I'm a white boy. What? Because I'm a white boy. You're muted, Kyle.
He stole $2 million from me.
Yeah. What? Because I'm a white boy.
It's fucking crazy, man. Like I was laying in a room and I was like, "What the fuck is that noise?" And my Ring camera goes off, and you know how Ring works is I caught the tail end of it, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta watch the beginning of this," and it takes a second for like you have to. The only thing I don't like about Ring is you have to like exit the app and give it like a second so the video can buffer, so you can go back and watch it. Like as long as you stay in the app, you can't go. Like you have to exit. That's the only thing I don't like about Ring. And so I went back and I was like, "He stole $2 million from me." I was like, "Oh, look at that little shit dog he's walking, little tiny fucking stupid dog."
I fucking hate Ring doorbells. God, I fucking hate them.
They're awesome,
dude. The microphones on them are shit, and I have to talk to people all the time doing customer service. Hey, we're at work. Nobody told us. What? What? What'd you say? Yeah, exactly. What'd you say? I said. It's like, fuck this, man. Hey, you know what? They'll reschedule.
But yeah, that was the excitement in my front yard the other day.
There you go. Okay.
That's classic.
It's awesome.
That is pretty wild.
So, are any of you guys excited for the MODOK stuff that you got to see? The fact that it's like stop motion. It looks like Robot Chicken almost.
The only thing I'm super excited about is fucking
Invincible.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, it looked good.
Yes. Everything else can go suck it.
It looked real good.
Did you guys watch it?
I did, yeah. I've watched it a couple times.
Yeah, everything else you can go suck it. Who cares about everything else?
Yeah, see, we didn't talk about that earlier, so I don't know.
You did what? Sucking yourself or
everything else sucking it,
Oh.
you know? But
Dude.
no, I
Dude, like we should play it, dude. It's fucking awesome. It looks awesome.
It did look pretty good. I was kind of surprised.
know we should play it.
I mean, it looks good. I don't think it's going to be anything new, crazy, blow me out of my seat.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what
Dude,
are you
it should-
talking about?
It's just gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so bloody. It's gonna be badass.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be dope.
Dope
I'm so
as
stoked.
fuck.
I'm so
When's
stoked.
it coming out?
Next
I
year.
will never ever get an Invincible #1 now. It is now so far out of reach.
Here you go. The trailer for Invincible.
Kids your age think they're invincible. And it holds them back, makes them careless. You hear it?
I do.
I like they're just playing catch around the world.
A little. I can do this. I need something to punch.
This is the beginning of a long journey for you, son. The thing is, you're different. You actually are.
So dope.
I'm intrigued.
Can't wait. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
I'm intrigued.
I don't know. I wish they'd have done like Gotham by Gaslight or something, you know, new.
If they done something like that, I'd be all on that for real though. Now that'd be a limited, let's say like a 4-part miniseries, dramatic on HBO Max. I'd get top dollar for that, Chad. You're right about that. Now you woke me up. Now I'm back. Whew. I was about to.
I'm stoked and excited for. I really want to see Justice League Dark. I really want to see them. That's what I am, fingers crossed, hoping for. Something. I mean, you got Constantine, and Swamp Thing, and Etrigan, and fucking Zatanna. And, I mean, you've got a good shot. So that's. I'm holding my breath until that shit comes out.
Invincible's gonna
That was me this morning, holding my breath till that shit came out.
Oh man, I'm fucking stinking myself out. Oh,
It was bad. My tummy was hurting.
what did I eat?
Does that smell like chocolate?
It's
If
like
I didn't already have my appendix removed, I would think it needs to get pulled out.
and gallbladder.
That gallbladder.
I think it's time to change that gerbil.
Ta 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 ta.
No, I think the animation in it looks really good. I definitely like the
It
animation.
looks close to Ryan Otley's art.
Mm-hmm.
It looks beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to look really, really good. And I just,
Like me.
I'm hoping that, they allow, some of that Boys vibe. Boys was pretty violent, pretty grotesque, and pretty leaning into it. So I hope that they allow them to kind of go that route with it. Because it's an animated feature, I'm just afraid they're gonna fucking pussyfoot into it and kind of tiptoe around it. And
I bet you they don't.
I really hope they don't, man. And if they don't, I think it'll really help it. I think it'll really add to it. But
I don't think they will. It's going to be violent and bloody. You can already tell that by the trailer. The dude's like squishing a guy's head and his eyes popping out.
I was gonna say, when that happened, I think that shows that they're not gonna just. You wouldn't show that and then go for like B scenes on everything.
It's going to be as bloody and violent as the comic is, I think.
Is the comic? Yeah, I haven't read that one, to be honest with you. I know it's Image, but I haven't looked into it. Well, that's why I'm going on Comixology right now. So here we are.
Kyle's going to go buy all of the
I had the first few trades already.
I haven't read it either.
Like, I see it all the time, but that's one thing I'm not very good at, my indies. I need to do a lot more of those. I'm not. I read enough, Exo, Man of War, Harbinger, Bloodspot. Yeah.
Bloodshot?
Bloodshot. There you go. So there you go. I don't do enough of that.
Vin Diesel?
Point being, I'm tired and I'm pissed, Kyle. Do not. No, I'm playing. I don't think I understand. When I come, whenever a team of mine loses, I shut my social media off. I don't come on the podcast. So, I'm not in the right frame of mind. I went on Facebook just on a whim. I was done. And then when you guys said, I'm going to come on, I was going to be like, nah, man, I can't. I'm too pissed about the game. And I was like, that's a lame out, Joe. It's a true out.
My buddy used to be like that. My buddy, and he was my neighbor for years, and I've known him since fourth grade.
Uh-huh.
If I knew, I'm not a big football guy. I've never been a big football guy. It's not my thing. Yeah. But I knew when the New York Giants lost, I would not see him for 2 days.
Yeah. No.
That motherfucker would.
You didn't see him very often, did you?
When your team loses, Corbin, it's a rite of passage that when your team loses, you got to come on here and take it, because there's an episode where we recorded right after the Packers lost the playoff game, and Jose and Kyle roasted me for 30 minutes about it. So it's a rite of passage.
Matt was so mad at us.
I could, I'd be ticked too. I could, dude. It took, I knew, I'm like, okay, no one's here is Laker fans or Laker haters, so I'd be okay.
Out, Corbin.
I was ticked. I'm pissed. What the hell is Marquise? I'm pissed. Oh, Vittles.
I want popcorn.
Ooh, Vittles. All right, I see Chad over here. Look at him like a fat cat eating there. Anyway, yeah, so, no. I'm all mixed up, but basically, I have to do more of my. I'm gonna read some Invincible tonight. Well, no, I'm going to bed when I'm done with this, but tomorrow.
Right.
It's okay. You're gonna wake up in 3 hours and have to drop the astronaut.
Dude, don't even.
I don't wish that on anybody else.
Don't even put that on me, dog.
So we got some movie news this week. We have that the Batman is being delayed until 2022 now.
They couldn't get the fucking CGI just right.
I don't want to work out.
Yeah. Corbin. Corona shut down.
I don't
know why I
wanna
said
be
Corbin.
in jail.
Me neither.
I'm not a regular Batman.
I'm a
I'm a
sparkly
skinny
Batman.
Batman.
Yeah.
Look
It's
at-
still
look
from
at
the
my
first trailer. It
skin.
still looks dope, so I'm okay with him taking a little
I
extra
heard
time.
another
On it.
rumor that he still just doesn't want to bulk up for the role.
Does it look like he needed to in the first trailer though?
Yes, he always needs to be bigger.
Vengeance, bro. I am vengeance.
It wasn't enough, dude. You can't. Just words aren't enough with your Batman.
So, and then last week we got the news of Jamie Foxx coming back to Spider-Man 3, the Far From Home sequel, and now we found out that Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be in the movie. So, are we getting closer to Spider-Verse?
I don't know. I think it's pretty fucking stupid they're bringing back Jamie Foxx.
All the multiverse stuff.
I love it. I'm happy about that. I disagree, Kyle. No, but
I thought he didn't do the role very well.
well, here's the thing. A lot of people in that movie I thought didn't do their role very well. You know what I mean? I think you're right. It was a horrible performance, but how many actors get the chance to redeem themselves? You know what I mean? Jamie Foxx, I think, is a good actor.
So far, only Ryan Reynolds.
There you go. So now we have a chance to see. But I'm not. I mean, I said this earlier. Well, only Kyle would know, and I don't know if he was there for this part. But I don't like Doctor Strange in this one.
You don't like him in that mentor role?
Yeah, he needs a new role model. He needs somebody else.
There you go. Thank you, Kyle. No, you don't. If you read the comics, I'm not trying to be that. If you read the comics guy, but I'm gonna be it. Spider-Man didn't have half as many role models. You got Iron Man the first one. Okay, fine. He's getting into the MCU. We'll let that happen. Then he dies. The second one, Spider-Man has to deal with that. Okay, fine.
But his Iron Man wasn't even really his role model, except in Ultimate, right?
Yo, I saw. I'm saying in the comics you're talking about.
Yeah, in the 616, I don't remember Iron Man really being his.
I'm sorry, I was talking about the movies. Just
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, because they pull from Ultimate, and I know in like Ultimate, it was they had that relationship.
He wasn't used to the degree that they used him for, you know, and that's one thing. And even if you're gonna do an arc, fine. The character has a mentor. Good. Next one, the character deals with the loss of said mentor. Okay. Now the third one, the character's on his own. There is no, we're gonna bring in another guy. But what the heck? Like, you.
Hey, the kid's not even out of fucking high school.
I think it'll really depend.
I'm just joking.
I think it'll depend on how they write it. If they write it correctly, I mean,
they're not going to.
Having Doctor Strange that he can go talk to and find out about the rest of the cosmos and all the other shit going on could be very helpful. Not only that, but it can open the window for Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom, Silver Surfer, Galactus, and tying, and really bringing a bunch of that shit together.
Spider-Man.
So I think they may try and lay a little bit. And as far as Jamie Foxx goes, I think that he's a really good actor. I think he
make him purple again.
I think he acted the part exactly how he was supposed to. I think that the writing in that movie was just so god awful that the good actors in that movie looked terrible because they acted it exactly how it was written, and it was written like shit.
All I'm saying is you got Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. We got WandaVision coming out in a month. How dope! And Spider-Man.
You know, WandaVision does make me think of Spider-Verse.
Well, hold on. So it all has to do with multiverse stuff. So how dope would it be? You know, Spider-Man: Homecoming and Far From Home gave you that.
Disney?
Gave
Disney's
you that. They gave you that big, like, shocking reveal at the Easter egg at the end, right? How crazy would it be if at the end of this movie, Peter's just standing there, and then out of nowhere walks Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, leading into a Spider-Verse movie? Dude, you would pop.
WandaVision to link to Spider-Verse?
That'd be pretty dope.
Listen to me, Mickey. You motherfucker.
He's too busy with Randy fucking bats in China.
Oh my god.
Actually,
that was the funniest fucking shit, dude.
You think so?
The South Park episode?
I watched it. I thought that part was funny, but I didn't like it.
I thought it was fantastic. The pandemic
I like
special
that
was
part.
funny.
I like the part where Big Shot Token got him. Like, I thought that was
Yeah.
I thought that was
Dude,
super tough.
Make me out. He gets all worried. Mickey, hey, Mickey, it's me.
Yeah. He's got to call him twice.
in those stupid virtual seats in the Lakers game today, Mickey was in there. I'm not playing. He really was.
Like the actual Mickey Mouse or the South Park
Like
Mickey
the
Mouse?
Mickey Mouse version the Mickey Mouse that you see at Disney World.
Oh.
I like how big of a dick Mickey is in South Park. It's so awesome. He's such a prick, dude.
Oh.
Busier.
I wish they would have went with like Craven the Hunter or something in the movie instead of Electro, though.
He still might be in there.
Hello, Disney.
It'd be nice to see something new.
Why are you going to connect WandaVerse to the Spider-Verse? I don't want WandaVision. No. Yeah,
I'm saying that. That.
Hold on. I'm on the phone with Mickey.
All right, I'm sorry.
Listen. WandaVision, Spider-Verse. Are you stepping in the bat droppings that I am? You got me?
Wanna.
Hold on. You want to talk to Matt? No way. You did
Fucking
what with him?
asshole. You fucking dick. I knew
No.
this was going this way.
You dropped a dudes with him?
We did.
You're the one who kept him up all night?
Yep.
What the fuck? You know he fell asleep for like the first hour and a half of our show, right?
I did.
Hey, you calm fucking down, Mickey.
I'm saying that because they've said that WandaVision connects to Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange multiverse, Spider-Verse, multiverse. Here we go.
What I picture on Matt's wall is all these pictures of like Doctor Strange, Wanda, Vision, and all these little strings with pins.
Yeah, it's on this side of my room.
Around Miles Morales, fucking Spider-Verse.
Yep, it's on this side of my room.
All right, I think I beautiful mind this shit. I figured out what Disney's doing. All right. Give me a minute. It's going to take a little bit of setup. You see this pin? It's going to start right here with Disney. WandaVision. You ready? Are you ready? Let's start with these strings. Multiverse. Doctor Strange. You're stepping where I'm dropping, right? You got it, right? You getting it. No? WandaVision. I know you're getting it now. Doctor Strange.
I think WandaVision's going to lead in for the X-Men.
It's going to lead into garbage.
Oof. God, that heater.
I'm pretty high on it. We'll see.
You're pretty high on it?
I'm pretty high on WandaVision.
Nothing in that trailer gave me anything to be high on.
Garbage. That shit looked like a dumpster fire. At least if it was on HBO, they would have been naked.
Okay.
You want to see Vision Schlong now too?
It's not like there's any zombies to fuck in there anyway. It's just...
Who doesn't want to see Wanda naked?
Yeah, speaking of zombies, Kyle, what did you think of the season final of Walking Dead that we waited, 6 months for?
It felt rushed. It felt very chopped up. It was nice to have Walking Dead back because it gave it a little bit of normalcy to everything that's been crazy that's been going on. It was nice to have that staple of what Sunday night Walking Dead was on. Even though it didn't fucking record and I had to watch it on Monday. But it was pretty good. I liked how Beta went down in a whisper. Man, you got popcorn in your beard. There's popcorn in your beard. It's right here. Man, it's right here. Look. There's popcorn in your beard. There's two. There's another one. It's over here.
Stupid.
But I was like, there's a popcorn in your beard. I didn't think it was bad. It would have been so much better if it came back and it was just like I thought it was so cheesy. I'm Carol. I'm gonna walk up the bridge. No, you're gonna get saved. Fucking please. Shut the fuck up.
I want you to dub over every episode of The Walking Dead now.
Dude, you know what I did? You know what I did the other day? I was watching
I
videos
start
of,
watching
like,
The Walking Dead again.
oh, dude, I'm gonna have to, man, because I was doing this the other day too. I was doing it. I was watching like videos from like Sum 41, Bullet for My Valentine, fucking My Chemical, and I was doing the same thing. Fire! We need more fire! Like, and I was, yeah, dude. But I was just like, I don't know. Oh, Maggie, you're back because your other show sucked.
Yeah,
Like-
right. Your other show is sucked your back.
And now you've got the masked magician fucking helping you.
You know,
Like, he couldn't make any more magician specials fucking over the magicians. Now he's got to kill zombies. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like
Super great.
it just seemed rushed to me. Like, you know, they've had all this time to put this episode together, and we've got like this choppy, rushed episode. We need to hurry up and get through this. Like, you could tell they needed to rush through this to do whatever is going to happen. Well, what they did was they rushed through everything so they could get to the Commonwealth. Now they could finally introduce the last story arc of The Walking Dead. It's pretty much, which is going to be weird because, like, if Carol's leaving, who is going to be that? And Michonne's not there. Who is going to be that enforcer that goes in there and, like, you know, like in the comics, Michonne kind of starts a shitstorm and then kind of falls in line, and then Rick starts this whole, and Carl, they start this domino effect of shit so that they take over the Commonwealth.
yeah.
With everybody leaving the show, who's gonna do that? Who are they really gonna have do that? I see it being a piss poor storyline.
Probably Daryl, and that was going to lead to him and Carol leaving to start their spinoff.
I mean, I guess I could see it, Carol stepping in, but like
Baby Judith.
But that was like Michonne's thing. Is the reason she got in there so well is because she was a lawyer in her past life. So
What
that
happened to Michonne? Where'd she go?
oh, she's gone, dude. That bitch is gone.
Yeah, she left to go search for Rick. I think, well, knowing the way the comic book ended, where it took that big time jump with Carl being older at the end of it, I think you're going to get
the last issue, though.
Yeah, I know. You're going to get that. I think that's how it's going to end. Is you're going to get another time jump, and you're going to see older Judith instead of Carl. But
yeah, but they've got a lot of story to tell in between that. There's a
so
lot.
going back to the masked guy you were talking about, I actually think that's supposed to be Mercer, the like main Commonwealth general. But I bet you they didn't like what they did with Michonne in season 2 or 3 before they cast her. She was just in the hood. I think that's who that's going to be. Is going to be Mercer, and they just haven't cast the actor yet.
I think it's going to be Maggie. That's going to be the instead of
Rick
Michonne's daughter there, and Michonne going there first, and then them going after Michonne. You think Maggie's already gone there, and that's what's going to push everybody that way. It's because of Maggie.
Yeah, probably.
I guess it's only the only real story that they could actually do.
And you're going to see little Herschel there and all that. That's what it's going to drive all that, I think. You're probably right.
Oh, we're going to see adult Judith. My fucking God, dude. What the fuck?
He saw adult Carl, so.
I'm actually wearing that shirt.
Yeah. Damn, it was nice of someone to pick that up for you at San Diego Comic-Con.
You fucking sleepy fucking dick. Got it.
I was pretty sleepy. Still pretty sleepy.
But I mean, honestly though, in all actuality, it was just nice to have Walking Dead back. Like
it was.
It felt
right.
as out of place as like this whole year has been. Just life in general, it's just like you could tell it's like a click out of, like if we were in a V-dub, it's just a little bit out of out of timing.
Yeah.
You can still drive it. It's all right. But you can tell it's not timed right. It just doesn't quite drive right. And having The Walking Dead kind of did that. And then I watched that goddamn World Beyond show. That thing's got fucking Fear the Walking Dead. Holy shit, it's going to take 3 seasons to get
Season
this
1 vibe all over it. Yeah.
It's so slow. I didn't even make it through it, honestly. I got like 25 minutes in, and I was like, I can't fucking do this anymore. I'm just going to shut it off. I'm bored.
And they set up what I think is going to be the major conflict for the show. All right, like at the end of the first episode between characters, and it was just kind of all predictable. And I was like, this feels really a lot like watching the first season of Fear the Walking Dead with the fucking prophet kid. And, yeah,
I think you could tell it's like Fear the Walking Dead. You could tell that AMC is wrapped around this one, and they're not taking a lot of advice from outside of their AMC writing circle. And that's what happened with, I think that's what happened with Fear the Walking Dead. And it took them too long to get a groove. We're not, I think as Walking Dead fans, I don't see in the way the Walking Dead ratings are, because they're the lowest that they've ever been. That last episode was the lowest ratings that it has ever been. I think it's going to take something to latch people onto this World Beyond, and I don't think it's going to happen, and I don't think it's going to make it through a season. I don't think we're going to see season 2. If it doesn't do something spectacular or something to really grab people in, I don't think it's going to last, because I think where they're doing Walking Dead and zombie stuff now on AMC, it's making people lose interest.
Walking Dead is burnt.
It is like Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I kind of. It's sad to say, but I kind of agree with you, Kyle.
We saw, but like, Fear the Walking Dead, we just went episode after episode after episode, and we were like, it's got to get better. I'm gonna hang on. It's got to get better. And it literally took like season 3 before it really, like, you're like, okay, I could deal with this show now. This show is actually pretty good. But I'm not going to give World Beyond 3 seasons. Just like I'm not going to give the Carol and Daryl show fucking 3 seasons to get going.
It's got to come out swinging.
They're going to have to do something, man, because the what everybody loved about The Walking Dead is gone.
Yeah, it is.
That little piece that everybody loved, it's gone.
Yeah, it's run its course. It's been too long, and
I don't think that it's run its course. I just think the direction they put it in and the way they've realized that it's that once they realized that The Walking Dead was a cash cow.
Yeah,
what they did is they've taken it and they've stretched it. And when in the middle of stretching it, what they did was your core audience was like, I'm bored.
Yeah, you didn't flesh it out and make it bigger. You just made it longer. You just drew it out. You lived long enough to see yourself become like
a villain. Thanks, Batman.
I mean, like, the whole Negan season was literally
Thanks, Corbin Nolan.
I mean, what you got to think though, the whole when Negan was first introduced, and that whole the whole war with Negan, was literally like 2 seasons, but it was actually like a week. Like a week or two had gone by in the Walking Dead world. And they dragged it out for like 2 seasons.
I like Jeffrey Dean Morgan as an actor, and bless his little heart, he deserves a butterscotch. But Negan, they did not transition Negan well from the comic books to the TV show at all.
He's really good at laying in a bed, dying from a heart condition. Kills it. Fucking kills it at Grey's Anatomy. Supernatural, he fucking killed it. Negan, he fucking murdered it. And he killed it, and then he buried it under the house. It was terrible. He didn't. You can't portray
that
Negan.
Explains that smell at 1 a.m. It's Negan under the house, rotten. Oh no, Matt had to take a shit.
Oh man, it's 1 a.m. I gotta fucking take it, Negan.
Pretty much, it happens. But yeah, I agree with you. I will probably give World Beyond a couple more episodes, basically because Fear is coming back and it's something to watch Sunday nights. But I don't know how much longer.
Honestly, I only watched it for as long as I did because I think the one chick in there is cute. The chick that flipped off the commander chick.
Oh yeah, the main.
I think she's kind of cute, so I fucking stuck it out. Hey, she's not too bad to look at. I'm gonna keep this and then after 25 minutes, that didn't even help.
Yeah.
Once I got to the printer going, I was like, I'm out, dude. I'm out.
I can't even fucking watch The Walking Dead anymore. I quit watching that shit like 2-3 seasons ago.
The Walking Dead, I'm invested, man. I'm in it to the end, regardless of how good, bad, or indifferent it is. I have put this much of my life into it. I have to finish it.
Yeah, right. I agree. So something else that came out of New York Comic Con was, Alan Moore, always the opportunist, never misses a chance to remind everyone that he's not going to do comics anymore. Decided to do an interview this week with Deadline, stating that he's not going to be in the comic book industry anymore, citing shift in the demographics and the in the comics target audience, saying that comics were made to be consumed by younger children, and they were meant to be more vulgar and had a more target audience to a poorer class of people, saying that comics were meant for kids and poorer people. They're not supposed to cost as much as they are now, saying that they're not for middle-aged collectors.
He's not too far off. Comics are for kids.
Yeah.
But what happens is kids who love comics, they continue to like them. Some people grow out of them. Some people leave. Some people come back. But he's kind of right. Comics are for kids. They're meant to, you buy at the corner store, man. You roll them up. You read them. You put them in your back pocket. You skateboard around. You read it again. You toss it to the side of your room. That's what they're meant for. They're not meant to be held with white gloves. They're not, you know what I mean? Like, they're not, yes. Middle-aged men are not meant to be buying comic books. He's right. That's why they say teen on them.
Mm-hmm.
But in the same thing, is why should it just be for kids? If a grown-ass man loves to read Superman, then let him read Superman. But middle-aged men are the ones with more disposable income than a 10-year-old.
And yeah, exactly.
I have not much. I have a little bit more disposable income than a 10-year-old. Not by much. I'm like one birthday ahead of a kid, of a 10-year-old, of all grandma's checks being caught up. But
yeah, I mean, I can kind of see, he said, I have nothing against middle-class people, but it wasn't meant to be medium for middle-aged hobbyists. It was meant to be a medium for people who haven't got much money. And, it is, I don't know. I got to see it that way because we talk about it all the time. We talk about the speculation market and how much books are going for it. And Batman 100 came out this week, and so did Spider-Man 49, and both of them are
$10 books.
$10. Well, Batman 100 was $7, but Spider-Man 49 was $10.
Yeah.
And the comic books nowadays are $4 out the door, so they're not priced at little kids anymore. He's 100% right. They are priced at the middle-aged collector. And then
but if you look at inflation and everything, it's right around the same price still.
But with speculation and flipping and all that, we've
that's a secondary market though.
Yeah, pushes that.
You can walk into a comic book store and they could have bought that Venom 3 for $4.
But then what about the books that are hyped up before they come out? So everyone's looking for them and shops go, oh, well, they're already going for pre-order on eBay for this amount. We're going to sell them at eBay prices now. So it does kind of dictate the market.
Those are shitty stores.
Yeah, that's a shitty shop, and they're going to go out of business.
That's yeah. But most shops don't do that. They might do a few. They throw a few on eBay, but for the most part, you're not walking into a shop. Most shops, they're going to go, I know this book came out today, but we got to charge you $50. It's not what happens. How many times has it happened to you?
Twice.
Twice. Where?
You know where. It happened with that Ninja Turtles Donatello book. I called and said, hey, do you have one? Yeah, cool. I'm going to come get it. All right. And then he comes back, hey, man, it's going for $30 on eBay. We're going to have to charge you eBay prices.
Who told you that?
It was Dreadnought.
Oh, no.
So,
and that's why you don't shop there.
That's why I don't shop there, exactly. But I don't know. I agree with him, though. And I agree with you. It is a medium that was meant for kids.
But don't get me wrong. I went to the comic book store today, and I got all my comics today.
I got all my comics this week.
I got my Thor. I got my.
Which cover did you get for Thor?
The one where he's eating a sandwich.
Oh.
Just a regular cover. I get my books late, so I can't really bitch about what's in my box.
I know you got American Vampire 1976, didn't you?
I did.
Because Albuquerque is the artist on it.
I did. But I had to get it off the shelf.
Oh.
It wasn't in my box like I have requested, but that's okay. It was there, so I grabbed it. And I'm not... I get it. It's hard for a shop to be so specific. I want these little tiny niche things to come. You know, I get it, man. It's hard, man. You got hundreds of people. I get it, man. Yeah. It's cool. Things slip through the cracks. I get it. I'm not gonna be mad about it, dude. I still got to get it off the shelf, dude. I'm not gonna be mad about it.
Yeah. Have you read Batman 100 yet?
Nope. I brought him in. I set him down. I ate. I watched Grizzled Geek. And then I waited for you.
Got ready to do this show and nothing.
And then I had to shit.
They're literally like right next to me. And for some reason, I don't know why, but this book was in my box and it's from August.
Is it the artist? Is it a reprint?
I have no idea why it's in my box. I have no idea what it is.
But you bought it anyway.
It was in my box. Fuck it.
What was that? Wonder Woman
763. This was in my box though. Spawn.
So open that up to page 10.
What Spawn issue was that, Kyle?
310.
Ooh. Sexy, sexy, sexy.
Page 10, you said?
Yeah, I think it's 10. All right. Let's see.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This page?
Yes, sir. Look at the bottom of that on the left-hand page. Bottom of that panel, that pane.
What about it?
Does it say something?
It says sample text.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's right here.
Every book I've seen so far that was a first print made a mistake, and they put sample right there in the book. It's sample print or sample or
text.
Whatever. Text.
It's right here. I can't, dude, you can't even fuck it. It doesn't show up, dude. But yeah, it's a sample text.
Yeah, so hold on to that book because
Weren't they all?
I got a feeling here before too long they're gonna go, oops.
Yeah, but if they all have it, then it's not going to be an oops. It's not going to be a big deal.
It'll be a difference between print one and second print.
Other than the normal difference between print run and second print.
Yeah, but that's an error. That's still a print error.
Yes. So I got, let's see, what else? I might as well just show off.
I have never seen another one where they made that error either, where they had that sample text shit right there under that.
So here's American Vampire 1976. This is the Raphael Albuquerque cover.
Yeah, I picked up the other cover.
I saw the other cover. The other cover is pretty cool, but I had to get the Albuquerque cover. I did pick up the Walking Dead color.
Oh, you want that? I went with the original cover. I showed you that already, though.
Yeah. And then I got Black Widow #2, just because it's a J. Scott Campbell.
Nice.
I got Amazing Spider-Man 49, the J. Scott Campbell.
I got the Bruce Timm 49.
That's the one everybody's clamoring for. The Thor #8. Detective 100, which is a really cool cover. And then Justice League 54.
See, I went with the all white with like the shadowed out grade bats for my detective or for my Batman 100. I thought it was a dope cover.
Oh, I didn't see that one there, or I probably would have snagged it. But what's cool is Justice League. It's now the writer of Flash is writing Justice League now, so I'm gonna have to catch up because Tynion was writing it, which he's an awesome writer. But now we've got the writer of Flash, and that guy is the guy Williamson. He's the guy who got me back into reading Flash. Like during New 52, nobody gave a shit about Flash. It was a terrible Flash story. We had Flashpoint, which was an awesome Flash story. And then we had the New 52, and then Williamson brought it back, and he gave it life again.
And then they fucked it again.
And then they fucked it.
I think this whole incorporation of Wally West with Dr. Manhattan and that's going on in death metal and the whole like just everything's been so Flash heavy with the Rebirth stuff and the new direction of DC that it's been like they've pretty much fucked that character again.
So I'm hoping since I like his writing that I'm gonna like it for Justice. I just need to catch up in quite a few episodes. Where'd Corbin go?
I don't know. I wish he was here because I wanted to talk to him I wanted to talk Batman 100 with him because we were kind of talking about it behind the scenes and how like
when you were sleeping.
Yeah, this book has been pushed all year. Like even the beginning of quarantine, that's what we've been waiting for. Is this Joker War storyline, and they introduce Punchline, and the story comes, and it's kind of like nothing happened in it.
Kind of like a wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, like Joker. Okay, so now we know that Joker knows the identity of all the Bat family. Joker knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Oh, look, we're talking comics. Corbin's back.
Yeah, Joker knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman, which he knew that at the end of Scott Snyder's run, but then he forgot it. He lost his memory, and now like he steals his fortune and nothing really happens. You set up. I think like this event is one of those that's gonna set up DC Comics years down the line to where you have to come back and go, oh man. But in the grand scheme of things of everything right now, this Joker War storyline did nothing. It was a massive letdown.
Yeah, that's a bummer too, because I thought it was actually going to be pretty good. Like I was kind of excited for it.
It set up Punchline, gave her a spin-off series where she's getting her own series now. 100 has the first appearance of the new Batman villain that's going to drive a new original Batman villain that's going to drive the story for the next couple of months. That it's supposedly
drive it to Flagstaff.
Yeah, it's supposedly supposed to be Batman's oldest rival has returned to Gotham, but he's a new character called Ghostmaker. They show you the identity of Clown Hunter, and then they kind of set up the Punchline stuff, and it's like, other than that, it was kind of like whatever. What did you think, Corbin?
I'm right there with you. Yeah, I'll take those $60 back for the books.
Damn. All that buildup. That's all we got. Corbin.
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm letting you rant about the book. You're Batman.
Oh, I thought you guys said
You know what? It's because he already did it on.
Oh, did he already do it on Grizzle Geek?
I did, but here's the problem. I wanted to do it here, but I don't want Kyle to have to hear it twice. You know, if Kyle's okay with saying it again, I'll go for it.
Our audience is more important, Corbin.
Listen, I'll say it. The buildup of the story. You say it's a big event. You say it's something that's going to end, or it's going to be one that's going to be in the annals of Batman versus Joker battles. This isn't even in my top 10 if I had to count that. I mean, when I think of Batman versus Joker, I think The Dark Knight Returns, the fight in the Tunnel of Love. I think the match they had in The Killing Joke. I even think their freaking animated series with the laughing fish. Like, there's
Endgame, Endgame, Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder. Death of the Family, Greg Snyder, or Greg
Capullo. And
yes,
Scott
thank
Snyder.
you.
Yeah, you're not. This wasn't even memorable. There was a suit that was played up if it was going to be a big deal. The Joker ends up putting graffiti on it and wearing it, giving more monologues than I remember the Joker giving, stabbing Batman in the back, even while Batman's being more occupied with the reanimated corpse of, oh my gosh, Alfred. It was a mess. It was a mess. There was no payoff. The lead up for anything. I mean, even the 3 epilogues they gave, like this is some type of Marvel movie, were ridiculous. Because one was going to the Clown Hunter, which, okay, interesting character. I'm not too intrigued. One was going to Punchline, which, okay, great. Another interesting choice to go to, but whatever. And then,
do you have a glove on your hand?
I just put it on, yeah.
You gotta touch your comics. You need to glove up to touch your comics, huh?
Always.
You elitist.
But no, I am. No, I don't even know why I had this glove. Anyway, long story short,
it feels good.
It was just stupid. It was stupid. And I get it if it was left for, even if it was left for, let's say, James Tynion comes on, he knows he has a limited run because John Ridley's taking over the Batman book, right? Fine. He gives us a story and it's self-contained where everything gets tied up in a bow afterwards and everything stays as it was. Even if that was the plan, fine. Don't play it up as if it's going to be some life-changing event when it wasn't, because I would have saved my money. And I'm not saying that, I'm just saying I would have saved my money. It was not worth it.
I know you like to shit on him, but I'm going to say it right now. Tom King's City of Bane storyline was way better than Joker War.
Of course,
wow.
I'm not trying to start shit. I'm just saying it was way better than Joker War because shit actually happened. Bane killed Alfred. It drove that wedge between Damian and Bruce. So now Damian has left the Teen Titans and is out in the wind on doing his own thing. So it drove. There's ramifications of that. Joker War. What are the ramifications coming out of it? Like. I was hyped at the end of issue 99 when he reveals that bat suit and he reveals it and reanimated Alfred. I was like, oh shit, man, this is gonna get crazy. And all he did was stand there and go, "It's your fault, I'm dead. It's your fault, I'm dead." And yeah, Joker gave some weird fucking monologue, and then it was over. Like he got bested by Harley Quinn. He gets shot in the face by Harley Quinn, and she puts a bomb on herself, put the bomb on him, and runs. And is like, you have to choose Batman, me or him. And Joker escapes his own bomb.
When the fuck are we getting our Ninja Turtle, Last Ronin fucking variants that we ordered? Hive Comics.
It should be soon because the book releases this month, doesn't it? Because they pushed it back.
They pushed it 1 month, so
yeah, it should be this month.
It's beginning of November.
No, I thought it was, and I think it's October.
I think
the book comes out the last week of October. Yeah,
it's either last week of October or first week of November.
But back to Batman 100 real quick. I think it's set up for Harley Quinn to be a member of the Bat family because it gave an interesting relationship between Batman and Harley now. It set the Joker to be up in the wind in the epilogue, so they can kind of just write him off. So they want to use him for their next storyline. And you didn't get much from Clown Hunter other than him saying, I'm going to keep being a vigilante, and being like Batman, being like, you need to seek help or I'm going to stop you. Tell him basically go get fucking professional help from a psychiatrist.
It was dumb.
Well, I don't want to get that.
It will not be shipped until mid to late August.
Yeah, and that was before they pushed the book. But
All right.
I don't know. I wasn't excited I was pumped for Joker War, and it was just another event book that let you down.
Yeah, I'm annoyed, to say the least, and I just think that this is emblematic of comic events in general right now. It's all fluff. When's the last good comic event that we've witnessed that we're like, you know what, that was worth it? I can't think of one.
It's been a long time. Probably Flashpoint.
And
Thor's been pretty good so far.
Yeah, but
Daredevil's been pretty good.
I'm not.
Immortal Hulk, because I just started finally getting to read some of that. That's fucking intriguing so far.
You're gonna get fucking the summer event of Donny Cates's The King in Black, and we'll see how well that goes.
Well, that's what I mean. Sounds hyped up that you're like, you know what, this was good, and I'm not seeing it. Every time I try to go find it, this happens. Where it's like, okay, a waste of my time. Like, I mean, I hate to say it because people put work into writing the stories, and George Jimenez did a great job illustrating it, I think. And I just, at the end of the day, it's like, wow, well, this was like, I don't know. I had more energy when I wasn't tired about this because I was pissed, and now it is what it is now. But it's yet again another story in a list of stories, and it is my thing. If DC's going to play it up and go, this is the 80th year, and this is one of those final battles, you can't make it as big as you made it. Let me down as much as you did, or let the readers down. And then how are you going to raise the stakes next time? You brought up the 80-year history between Batman and the Joker. How are you going to raise the stakes after that? Why should I care about your stupid Justice League freezer thing coming out in December?
Yeah.
Like, why am I invested in anything? I don't know. I'm being too jaded right now.
Because you're a middle-aged
Have you tried
hobbyist.
collecting Golden Age romance? I mean, you give that a shot.
Real life romance, Chad.
Corbin has
Golden
a
Age
phenomenal collection of romance novels with Fabio on the cover of them.
Golden Age romance is bound to bounce back, Corbin. Get in there while it's cheap.
Yeah.
Pick up a couple westerns while you're at it. They're going to come back sooner or later.
You're right. I might as well get on the market while I can. Who knows what else is showing.
They're Golden Age. They're actually cheaper than the new models.
I
gotta get back to making deals.
But anybody, any of you guys got anything else you want to hit on?
I got
what?
That second picture right there behind you.
On Kyle or
Kyle? Above the Teen Titans.
The Infinity Gauntlet.
The picture, no, the Teen Titans book.
And
the picture right above it, the frame picture. The
Dick
art
Grayson.
Piece.
Yeah.
Trade you the shirt off my back for it. That's the deal.
This?
Yep. No. Just to see your face. I know. I'm messing with you.
I'm waiting for the day.
No.
I'm waiting for the day that Kyle, you're not wearing pants.
I am. I'm wearing basketball shorts, motherfuckers.
Yeah, they just hike up when you.
Yeah, they look like you're wearing just boxers. It looks like you're sitting in
That's
your
like
undies.
the 10th time I've heard this
I see it.
that B word. What is that B word?
Basketball.
What is
Okay,
that?
you know what?
Guys keep talking about. What
Wrap
is
it up,
that?
Matt. Wrap it up. I'm losing my cool. Wrap it up.
It sounds. It must be interesting because you guys keep bringing up. So it's got to be good, right?
It's really not.
Anybody else got anything you want to talk about this week? That sounds like no.
Did you hear that the Lakers lost?
I did hear that.
Oh,
I heard that in my sleep. I could hear Corbin's screams all the way from Gilbert in my sleep. That's what finally woke me up.
You guys are funny.
That's what finally woke me up.
Anyway.
I've never heard someone be like, I'm just done with basketball. I'm ready for it to be over. I'm ready for my team to win. Just needs to be done
if
tonight.
keep this up, I'm ready for it to just be done. Like, I'm tired of hearing about the bubble. All right, listen, this ain't about the show. Let's wrap. Let's go.
The bubble. All right, guys. I guess that'll do it for this week's rather quick episode of the Absolute Geek Podcast.
No, it wasn't quick. It was just late.
I mean, I'm about to say we started at like 8:30,
Late,
8:40,
but
it's
quick.
10:30.
You know,
We made up
first time
lost
we've
time.
done one under. It's only been 100 minutes, 94 minutes.
Yeah, round it out.
That's aggressive.
Ooh, boy. All right, guys. Well, for this week's episode of the Absolute Geek Podcast, I'm Matt.
I was a half hour early, Kyle.
I was also a half hour early, Corbin.
I am 29 and a half minutes solo looking.
Saying, if you guys like the show tonight and this is your first time finding us on YouTube, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe button, smash that bell so you get notifications whenever we go live, even when it's an hour late because Matt was tie and slept past the show. If you listen to the playback on Monday, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave us a review. That goes a long way in helping us with the show. If you want to support the show in any other way, you can go to our Etsy store and pick up a Kyle No Sir, That Is an Incorrect Statement shirt. Remember to vote for Kyle. Vote for Kyle for president. I did today. Vote for Kyle right here. President. Let's do it.
And always keep your splash pad clean.
Yep.
Bags
right.
boarded, pockets loaded. You all know how it go.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Oh boy, guys.
I'll be right back.